On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, newcomer rushed into the New South Wales squad after injury concerns 1 week out from State of Origin 2 in Perth. A raft of suspensions handed out by the QRL after 47th Battalion no-shows in Bundy. And in the UK, officials give Luke Keary a fine of £1,000 after he ridicules Super League. But first up, Bulldog star Jacob Kiraz has been rushed into the New South Wales camp as cover for Brian To'o, who's got a hamstring problem 1 week out from Game 2 of Origin in Perth. Pocket rocker To'o will be rested as a precautionary measure, but is expected to train with the team on Saturday. In player signing news, the Dragons have announced that hooker Jacob Little has penned a 3-year contract extension. The new deal will keep the 28-year-old in the Red V at least until the end of the 28 season. And at South Sydney, Wayne Bennett has slammed the door shut on Selwyn Cobbo's possible move to the Rabbitohs. In country rugby league news, at least 15 players have been suspended by the QRL for not turning up to the 47th Battalion Carnival last weekend at Bundaberg. The whole thing was marred by players refusing to play. Even the winning team, Sunshine Coast, was impacted, with 9 players now suspended for one game after failing to make the trip north, even though they all produced medical certificates. Sunny Coast basically won with a second-string side that included at least one reserve grader. And as for Central West, they effectively forfeited their place, which resulted in the draw being changed just days before the carnival. And since then, 6 players from the West have been given 2-match suspensions, with the Central West Rugby League finals getting underway this weekend. And we'll have more on that on Bushbeat after Thursday's 5 p.m. news. That's 5 p.m. Sydney time. In the Northern Hemisphere, Luke Keary has been fined £1,000, with half of it suspended until the end of the 26 season, after the Catalan Dragons playmaker pleaded guilty to making public comments which breached the RFL's operational rules. Keary called the coverage of Super League horrendous and called for an NRL takeover in the interview with Australian publication Wide World of Sports. And Hull KR forward Suaso Su has been cleared of a Grade E spitting charge by an operational rules tribunal. The charge was handed to Su following Rovers' 8-6 Challenge Cup final victory over Warrington. The Robins now, of course, preparing to play the Dragons at Sewell Group Craven Park in one of the Friday night Super League games, which you can hear live and free right here on rugbyleague.com. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's the latest in news on rugbyleague.com.